Oh, this is where it all began. Not sure?
Yeah, I think so.
How long ago was that? 20 years ago.
Almost.
Huh?
1986.
Oh, doggy, kind of long ago.
1986, 20 years. So was it a picnic, a gathering, fishing?
The kind was our church when go camp like that. And then Maile when go come visit from the mainland. So she inspect me and I guess that's sweet there. Paana, eh?
Is that true?
Well, I saw him, but I didn't understand what he was saying.
Hey, not the speech, the looks.
After our first introduction of each other, it took about 3 weeks before we went out on our first double date with Philip and May Pokey. We went to dinner and watched Karate Kid 2. I think that Philip did a bit of smooth talking to get Brian to agree to go out on this double date. Thank you, Philip. I thought to myself, how am I going to understand what he's saying? It wasn't so bad after all. I probably had a funny accent to him too. It took another 3 double dates before we actually went out on our own. A long-distance relationship has not been easy. However, our long-distance telephone carriers loved it. Within the past few years, our frequent flyer miles increased drastically. We looked forward to that 2-hour drive from Monterey to San Francisco and 5-hour flight from San Francisco to Honolulu. We also traveled to Lake Tahoe, Yosemite National Park, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and even to San Bernardino to see a Modena pigeon pageant. One thing that attracts me to Brian is his strong connection with his family. I think it's important to have that foundation. Hopefully, we can start to build our family soon, and we can pass on to our children what we've learned from our parents. I'm excited to become Brian's wife and a part of the Miyashiro family, and I'm ecstatic that Brian is going to be my husband and becoming a part of the Kawa'akoa family. It's about time.
Well, the wedding's next week, Brian. Whew, 1 more week, brother. Join the club.
I know. Hana pa already.
Ooh, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready as ever for me.
Miley, welcome to the family, the Mishiros.
Thank you.
Brian, congratulations, my brother.
Right on, brother, right on.
Okay, Brian, let's go home already. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
Nah.
Why don't you stop and look me over?
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't nervous until I actually started walking down the aisle. Then I started crying and I couldn't stop.
You are near, just like me. They long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky?
Hi, Brian. Thank you, Maile,
To be my wife,
to be my wife.
and I promise to covenant
And I promise and covenant
before God, family, and friends,
before God, family, and friends
to be your loving and faithful husband,
to be your loving and faithful husband
in plenty and in want,
in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I fell in
I, Maile,
We know Brian's a good person because I've lived with him and everybody knows. But what I know about Maile? What person is Maile?
I would say she's almost perfect.
Nah, come on.
She is a good, I mean, I always tease about her, yeah? I said, I don't take no response anything. She is a really, really good kid.
Brian, to be my husband, and I promise and covenant before God, family, and friends, to be your loving and faithful wife, in plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live.
Very well. How can I show you? I'm glad
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
yes what I do to make you
Let us
mine.
pray. Bless, O Lord, this ring, that Maile who gives it and Brian who wears it may abide in your peace and joy, now and forevermore. In Christ's name.
Shake
Amen.
Pastor, when I was supposed to put the ring on his finger, brother gives me his right hand.
In token pledge of our constant faith and abiding love. As a minister of the Church of Christ, and according to the laws of the state of Hawaii, I gladly pronounce you husband and wife. Brian, celebration of his marriage.
Okay.
Congratulations. As far as the
just like me. They long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That's why all the girls could sound
But you know what? You have to just, when you took out your gloves.
I thought you were gonna shake her.
Congratulations.
So right before I started walking down the aisle, then I started like falling. It's very fun up here. Where's Brian? Hi, Yummy. Where's Brian? That's okay. Welcome to the family.
Sorry. Yeah, I think that was right for you. Yeah, you forget me.
My brother-in-law.
Oh, you know that.
Oh yeah. Lipstick.
Brian could feel bad because you think you had so much family. Congratulations. Oh, the prettiest Yeah, I talked to him on the
Oh yeah, Chat and Carol.
The fun times,
I know. All right, Brian.
Hi, Brian. This is the congratulations.
Finally. Oh, this is just
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, Christine. Hey, Uncle. Hey, Joe.
A big event, and of course, one of the.
Oh, what a good fight, man. Was unreal. Yeah. You see him with a knockout. Was a knockout punch. Was so fast. I couldn't believe it, man. Oh.
So you were surprised he went through this? You was waiting for him to run, or?
Was 50-1. Was 50-1. He went cover the spread.
We were on the backside of him, so we couldn't really see his facial expression. Was he really nervous?
Yeah, it was like what you call. It was like, yeah. I can sing this with you.
It's cousin Keith over there.
It was like nothing happened.
Oh, oldest brother Clyde. Big event, finally, it happened. 1 year.
Yeah, happy for Brian and Maile. It's been a long time coming. God bless them both. And they come from good families, so I hope they perpetuate the tradition and bring up their kids in the right, thoughtful way.
Were you surprised he went through it after 46 years?
You have to get out of his comfort zone and, take this big step forward. get out into the world.
He still got his pigeons over at mom's house though.
He has to have some ties, back to your roots. So if you mean over there, okay, mom's ice block, let's go there eat.
All right, thank you.
Come on,
Well, the big event is practically, I guess it's over.
Yep.
You look nervous, but
Yeah.
I thought Justin was holding you up when he put his hand behind you.
Give me a massage.
Is there any part that you forgot your lines or just almost forgot?
I just thought he was going to talk some more. I had to repeat some more, so I'll wait. What else?
So how does it feel?
Same thing, I guess. Not a nervous sensation.
All right, man. He joins the Brother Clyde and myself joining the club finally after 46 years, huh?
45.
46 by November. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Check. It's my beautiful new sister-in-law, Maile. Congratulations, first of all. So, how was it up there? You look, I told him you look nervous.
I won! Oh my god, I
Not
won!
you, he.
No! Oh, I did. I don't. Yeah, he didn't even kiss me. He kind of kissed me.
He wasn't nervous either.
No, but he was sweating really bad. I said, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I kept asking him, "Are you okay?" I didn't want him to faint on me or anything.
I thought he forgot his lines at one
He
point.
did.
Oh, he did.
And then when the minister or the pastor, when I was supposed to put the ring on his finger, brother gives me his right hand. So.
Well, it's finally over. All the nervousness gone.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't nervous until I actually started walking down the aisle. Then I started crying and I couldn't stop.
I told him, how does it feel? He said, same thing.
Wow.
So how does it feel?
Same thing.
Well, the big reception's happening, so I guess we'll be seeing you there.
Okay.
Congratulations
Thank
again.
you. Oh yeah.
Say something.
What? He's Mr. Coca-Cola. We're signing the certificate. And they said to write his last name, and he wrote Miyashiro, and I said, well, why didn't you write Coca-Cola? Oh well, I'm a Miyashiro now. Sit by the crew. It's okay.
Okay, Monday, you gotta go pick the pigeons.
Oh man! Oh no! I said let them go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, load them up. Let's go.
What time is it?
See you guys.
Okay, look.
Come on, Isaiah. Let's go.
Oh, yes, older.
Oh, Thank you, honey.
Hey, what is this? Hey, somebody's
Y'all just green over.
Yours?
Maybe it's mine.
yeah,
Yours is mine. Thank you.
I know you're not drinking that one. Got it?
Whoa!
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Okay. Dusty, let your hold it.
Wait, he left. Christina doesn't have one. Christina's like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Joey.
Oh, take the one.
Picture.
Yes.
You all line up? What you gonna do?
I'll line up and let's come back.
There is one upstairs. Lynn, we're gonna take a photo.
Stand by, stand by.
You want your flowers? Yeah. No, just come. Oh, just gonna take a picture outside of the. Yes. Oh yeah, you guys go by the Oh.
I just can pan down and
All right.
just talk,
Oh.
whatever.
Oh. Great. Neil. Jay goes, oh, wait.
Thank you. Good, Mama Kamal. Yeah. Hey, how are you?
good, yeah?
Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Sister came too, eh? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Bobby, you know them, man?
Yeah.
Hello, sweetie. Oh, I love you guys. Hello. We kill them. Okay, coming to you right over here. Thank you.
Hey, Josh. Hey, it's the #1 golfer. Hey, how's your turn?
My granddaughter think cows drink milk.
Hey, Nancy.
Shigeru.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, so.
Hey, Terry. Yeah, get it. Talk to Ben.
Well, we heard
Hey,
you
talk to Ben. Ben. So Ben said, sound.
Oh, come in, say. I love saying your last name.
All right, my brother.
Nice to be here.
Thanks for coming. You're actually Ben. You're welcome.
I'll keep it. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for teaching him how to swim. He can save me.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, you guys all work co-workers.
Kind of.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Awesome, my friend. Thanks
yeah. That's Cheryl behind you. This is Robin, you represent me.
This is Cheryl.
Hi, Auntie Amira. Auntie Maya and Uncle Brian.
Hi, Auntie Maya and Uncle Brian. And Uncle Brian never wanted to kiss Auntie Miley.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I don't want to. I don't.
Say fast time, fast
No, I
time.
don't know what to say. Come back, come back. Okay, sorry. Okay, congratulations, Auntie Maya and Uncle Brian. Finally.
Yes, finally. And I want your mask, your fins, your arbalete, all your dive stuff, at least one of your kayaks, and your golf clubs. Yeah.
Congratulations. We love you. It's about time, Brian. Good luck.
Congratulations, Brian and Miley. Hey, Brian, I'd like to know where the pigeon's at. I've been telling Elizabeth and Alyssa all about the pigeons, and we haven't seen them yet, so we're looking forward to seeing that.
Congratulations and thanks for having us.
Congratulations. Camera's on.
I know. Leave me alone and I will. I don't know you, but congratulations anyway. I like you. You're very nice. Congratulations, Uncle Brian. I love you guys. Cheers.
Entourage at this time, so you should be focusing on the door. Our couple number one is Jade Miyazaki, escorted by Mr. David Leba. Our couple number two tonight is Lynn Gatanaga, escorted by Mr. Keith Miyashiro. Our couple number three is Cheryl DeMars, escorted by Mr. Joey Ng. The matron of honor tonight is Ilima Shima, escorted by the best man, Justin Alvarez. Couple of the year for July 17, 2004, the brand new and improved Mr. and Mrs. Brian and Miley Miyashiro. Okay, look forward. The photographer is right there, he's a professional. Okay, you can sit your wife probably for the only time. At home, you just going, sit down, baby. See, he only acting right now. Okay, now you sit down because you paid for a wedding.
You sit me down.
Come on, give me a break. I'm going to pull out the chair. Okay, gentlemen, just like in rehearsal. And then you guys can sit each other down like when you first got married. See, look, doesn't work. Oh, you better kiss before they broke the glass.
Please kiss, buddy. Very nice.
All right.
This is so
For
nice.
the manager of this hotel, I will put pepper cup. Anyway, welcome to the beautiful Hawaii Prince Hotel. At this time, to give the invocation tonight is Pastor Robert Stalka. Stalka. Stay, no stay. Oh, right there. All right, local dude in the Hawaiian church from Hilo Harris. All right. Sorry, yeah, I wouldn't have been in.
Brian, you did it, boy. Some people are still at Kauai Hau in denial. They're not too sure. But anyway, it's almost our bedtime. So for those that are over 60 years old, we'll make this short and sweet. Heavenly Father, we come before you in the wonderful name, the glorious name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and our Savior. Lord, we've come together to rejoice and to celebrate with Brian and Maile. Lord, we're so thankful that you brought these two together. And again, Lord, we ask that you would continue to prosper them in body and soul and spirit. And Lord, as we enjoy the meal and this time of celebration, we ask that you would bless each and every one, keep each and every one, even afterwards, Lord, as we journey home safe and sound. And again, bless the food for the nourishment of our bodies, the staff which has prepared this meal for us, and may our conversations be pleasing unto you, and will glorify you. In Jesus' wonderful name, amen.
Oh, that was beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but I feel blessed. Thank you, sir, for keeping the sermon short. As we are over time because the bride and groom came late. Okay. Now, just a few words of advice. Leave the centerpieces alone because they're rented, yeah? No, because tomorrow they go on bonsai convention over here tomorrow. And then if you gotta smoke, you gotta go by the water, go by the pier, because they're still tracking the hotel for anthrax. And then validations, if you never validate your ticket, woohoo! Big box. And then bathrooms, oh, awesome. The girls' one is right there by the door. Because it's a female team. They just gotta have the closest one. Eh? But the men's one is better yet, because it's down the hall, straight ahead. Then you take a left, stop at Hakone restaurant, sock them out. Then go straight, and then come out, hit another glass of sake, and then come back out. You're back here, okay? And if your wife asks, just tell them had a long line. Okay, now, just a few words of advice. Looking at this extensive entertainment list, passing by, we have Kelly E. Rachel and Maka Sons. Unreal. They'll be passing by in Kalakaua to get to the next hotel for the next party. But stopping by, we have a group called CDs. Unreal. Now these CDs sound exactly like the artists. Also, we have a group at 8:30 that's going to be performing. It's called 808. Actually, the group is called Hawaii. Think about 808. Translate. Okay. Now, skinny people will be eating last. Because we found that through extensive research that anytime there's a long line at a buffet, there's a skinny person trying to figure out how much calories everything gets. So the big people will be going first, just to show the skinny people to take one of each and move on. Okay? Now, our banquet captain, manager, CEO is Tim. Where is he? Tim? No, hi, Tim. Oh, right there. Cute, yeah, that bugger. He's full grown. Yeah, but his family tree is the bonsai tree. Anyway, he'll be calling the tables now. Don't go until he calls your table. He'll be starting off with table 8. That's where I'll be sitting. And then, but don't go until he calls his table, because he has been known to shut the buffet down. And you don't want to shut this buffet down because it has the best clam chowder in the world. It's right at the end of the buffet line. So go ahead and help yourself to the clam chowder. And for those of you who don't know about clam chowder, clam is heavier than chowder, so it'll sink to the bottom. So just stir it up. The clam is on the bottom because that's where they live, yeah? So they're known to go back down to the bottom of the ocean under the sea. Anyway, okay? And then, but those of you wondering that these people might not look familiar, the bride and groom, chances are you might be at the wrong wedding. But there's one more downstairs, so Japanese wedding downstairs. So if you guys gave envelope already, stay. They will send you a thank you card. Okay. So just enjoy enjoy yourselves. We have a lot of entertainment, and Brian will be doing a special song for his wife later on.
Yeah?
I know. It's true. I know you guys laugh now, but wait till you hear him sing. So you guys stick around and wait for our banquet captain Tim. Table 8 is on this side. Why are you on that side? Okay. So just have a great time, and I know you're ready. You guys know how to bang the glass if you like them kiss. Okay?
Yay! Kiss again, kiss again, kiss again!
Miss Linda Samoya. Sanaoya. Or could be Samoan or half Japanese. Samaoya. Miss Haru Leva. Ooh, that Leva's catching up with the Kawa'a. Miss Ali Kim. Korean. Miss Christine Medina and Isa. Or Isa, depending what you're on. And Gabriel. Mr. and Mrs. David Miyashiro. For my phone. Mr. and Mrs. Richard Miyashiro, Lauren and Maria. Miss Nora Yoshimura. Now from Southern California. Hey, whose kid is that? Vito. That's a form of child abuse. You guys only show no food and no Vito. Bebe, come, Bebe. Aquí está mama for CPS on speed dial. Is that your baby screaming or in the pink? Maybe you're squeezing them too hard or something. You heard that baby screaming from the dessert bar. From Southern California, Miss Natalie Couts, C-O-U-T-S, and Alicia. Mr. Nicholas Kim, Mr. Miles Kuroshima, Mr. and Mrs. Norman Miyamoto, Kelly and Royce, Mr. and Mrs. C-L-A-Y-T, Miyashiro and Liv. What the heck is that? Clap! Click! Gotta be click because C-L-A-Y is clay, right? For T. Click! What do you look like? That's you, cuz. Is it clay? You can sue, you know. That's not even one word, cuz. That's a feeling your mother had when she was pushing you out. You almost was late. That's why you was late. Mr. and Mrs. Kiyoshi Miyashiro, Mr. and Mrs. Glenn Psyche and Danny, Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Psyche, Alisa and Evan, Ms. Mayan Psyche, Mr. and Mrs. David Segawa, Ms. Maury Imai, Mr. Michael David, and from the Big Island, Mr. Justin Navarrete. How about that for all of our out-of-town friends? Actually, nice that you get clapping for yourself. There's nobody from Waipahu, nobody from here. Now the proud parents of Maile is Miss Harue Kawa'akoa, sitting right over there. Hi Mom, how are you? And the proud parents of Brian. Mr. and Mrs. Harlan Miyashiro. How's it pump? How's my car? How's the Ross coming out? Try to control that Ross, brother. Talk to him. Now the siblings of Maile, the brother and family, Mr. and Mrs. John Kawa'akoa III and the family. Put a hand for them. Where are you? Brother and family, Mr. and Mrs. Brian Kawa'akoa and Lisa. You guys Hawaiian? You guys don't look like, I mean, no, I'm not the only one, but you guys got a beautiful last name that look like you guys own land, but Because of you guys' eyes, look like you bought the land. You guys all look Japanese. Showing me off right now. I expected to see all you guys look like the brother back there, but I thought, Hawaiian. Man, Pops? Hey, bro. Marijuana there. They really can just pay for land. No need the homestead land lease. Okay? Throw me off for you guys. Mr. and Mrs. Derek Kim and family, sister of the bride. Brother of the bride is Mr. Douglas Kamakor and family. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, get some more. Sister and family, Mr. and Mrs. Paul Kamanaha and family. So now I good on here. T-A-M-A-N-A-H-A. Kamanaha. Kamanaha. Sister of the bride, Mr. and Mrs. Lama Mataya and Nalani. You know when you get that kind of name like that, Mataya, you gotta see them smoke. Put you someone. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the sibling of Brian. The brother is Mr. and Mrs. Clyde Mishiro and family. You guys can just raise your hand. That would really help channel 2 out over there. Right now, you stay right now to the camera. Sister of the bride is Miss Leanne Mishiro. Oh, what's wrong? You're not married yet. You gotta get going, girl. What's he like? I'll put the word out right now. That's right! I didn't keep your last name so I can get the land. I do anything for get a car. Alright, Dad, take care of your daughter. Give me first dibs on the car, alright? Yeah? Movies tomorrow night? iRobot just came out. You like that kind of fiction? Look at me when I'm talking to you. Right now, you're acting like I'm not even here, right? I know, it's hard to answer in front of all your relatives. Maybe I'm funny enough. I'll buy you some sushi, alright? Yeah, Mama, we talk. Mr. and Mrs. Yeah, who might be his brother-in-law? Mr. and Mrs. Carlin Mishiro and family, brother of the bride. Steven Seagal! Our main man. And brother of the groom is Mr. Darren Mishiro on camera. Darren, got to work today. Alright, if we missed anybody, chances are you're not supposed to be here. Oh, alright, we're going to start off with a beautiful flower girl. She's a student at Oker. Must be cream of wheat. The heck is Oker? Oquirrh. Oh, it's in Utah. Then she's going to grade 3. Right now she's stuck in 2nd grade. She's going to go to grade 3 someday. She's Miley's niece. She said, I wish Uncle Brian and Auntie Miley to be happy and have a baby soon. Hello, flower girl. Malani Mataya. home already. They almost fall over backwards. All the way at the end, next to the cake is Jade Miyazaki. She's an assistant housekeeping manager. What the heck is an assistant housekeeping manager? You watch the other one work and you go, good job. You know, housekeeping. Well, where you can work at? Hyatt. Which one? Huh? Here. Oh, you can say that over here. Oh, your first going to be pissed off. Never mind. Housekeeping, eh? You know, I got home to pick with you guys. I stayed at you guys' place one time. You guys make the sheet so tight. I put my feet inside. I couldn't get my feet to stand up. How many hours I was sleeping like this? And then when I went toilet, I was sleeping forward. Right, what did you do? Duct tape that thing? You can only fix them the next day, eh? She's married, and she said, I met Maile, when we both, Maile, the penmanship sucks, but I'll try to, being the professional I am, I'll try to fix it. I met Maile when we both attended Cannon's Business College. We became instant friends and kept in touch through the years. Instant. I wish them all the happiness in the world and all the children as possible together. How else you gonna get one? Maile, please be patient with Brian because Brian. Oh, I can't read that. Brian, please let Maile have a drink once in a while, even if she's been on the wagon for a while. Just let her have one once in a while, and you will have a good time. I'm gonna have for Jade Miyazaki. Little Miss Hawaii, yeah, that's where everything is close. Alright, next to her is Lynn Tanaka, sales manager at Beat Regency Monterey. Oh, Hyatt Regency Monterey. Okay, we can say that. Married with a 3-year-old son. Worked with Maile at Hyatt Regency Monterey for 8 years. I met Brian last year when he came to visit Maile, and he had the privilege of being there when Brian officially proposed to Maile. Wow. I don't know if you know this, Lynn, but they wanted to be alone. Watching you. Brian has no time to advertise. It says to Brian and Maile, may you have lots of little Brian and Mailes to share your love and happiness together. Enjoy your lives together and please come to Monterey to visit often together. Together you will be happy as one couple being together. Word of the day, together. Please go to Lynn Katamama. Babe, sit down, babe. Come on, just sit your eggs down, man. Just sit down. My ex-girlfriend, Cheryl. The Mars ball. Oh, this is easy, Tiger. I can make or break you. She's a sales manager at Hyatt Regency in Monterey. Married, yes. Yeah, right. It says, no. It says marital status. It's a supposed to put yes. I mean, married or single, you put yes. Hold on, I'm working on the system. I don't like relocate. No, nobody in Monterey. Poor baby, it was just a fling while we were walking in. How do you know Brian and Maile? Which one is Brian? Oh yeah, he's the one with Maile. Oh. Is that all you could come up with? I have worked and played at highest Regency Twinkle Eyes. I think this is a drug thing. Monterey for a number of years, the place has never been the same. I don't know what this means. I guess you have to have been there. It says, what would you like to wish Brian and Maile? Oh, BA-BEEEEES. Oh, well, why don't you say that? I hope you understand that babies have a Y inside, not E's. It looks like it's Bobbies. Cameraman, zoom in. Bobbies. I think she's not Portuguese, would be Bobbies. It says second honeymoon to Monterey. Jesus. I think this is all code. It could be Iranian. It says over here, to Brian and Maile, may all your ups and downs be in the bedroom. Come on ahead for Cheryl DeMars, please. Hurry up, ups and downs. Hurry up before they broke the glass. If you don't feel the dishwasher, you're going to be pissed off. Now for the, oh no, this one, Hawaiian girl, Ilima Shima. I'm sorry, but the thing rhymes. Tomato Mona, Ilima Shima. Information Systems Manager. Doesn't say where, she's single. No wonder, because you don't give too much information. I met Maile at Continental Airlines where we both work. I heard loud laughter coming from the back room, and when I turned to look, there was Maile surrounded by co-workers having a good time. Of course, I joined in on the fun, and we were friends ever since. What would you like to wish a brand new room? Lots of kids. This thing really sucks. Let me fix this thing out. I met Maile while working at Continental Airlines where we were flying all the way to Bangkok. I heard loud laughter coming from the back of the plane. When I turned to look, they were looking at a Playground magazine. Maile was surrounded by co-workers that she never known, but they was having a good time talking about the guy in 26A. I can fix anything. I'm going to head for Ilima Shima. Ilima Shima. Sounds like a condition, yeah? What are you feeling today? I got a small case of Ilima Shima. For the ring bearer, Isaiah Miyashiro, student. He's going to be in the second grade at Hawaii Elementary in Waipahu. He's single. Okay. Grandnephew of the groom. Wow, it's not just a nephew, but he's a grandma. I want them to be nice to each other and be happy. You are really nice to me and I love you. I love when you pick me up, Uncle, and take me shopping and buy me whatever I like. I miss those days ever since you started to plan your wedding. Once again, please pick me up so we can go to Toys R Us. Love, your favorite grandnephew, Isaiah Miyashiro. There's a famous last name, David Leyva. That's right. He's a plumbing detailer. Oh, I never saw anybody shine the pipes. Sorry. He's a detailer. He's single. Just tell my girls you work with pipes. You're the lone one. You have copper, you have brass, and you're a detailer. Brian is my first cousin on my family side. His father and my mother are brother and sister. I met Maile in '86 when Brian first set his eyes on her. It was love at first sight. I wish them many years of happiness together and lots of little Miyashiros, especially one named Glenn. Oh, but I did for my man, David. Keith, on the other hand, has nothing to say. Director of Radiology. Sorry, I never know I had somebody in charge of turning the station on the radio. He's married. Let's listen to KSSK. I know Brian, my cousin. Many children and his golf score. Oh. Have as many children as his golf score. Wow. Wouldn't that be overpopulating? I'm too much. I'm gonna have to keep me assured. Big guy. Joey J. King. Operations Manager for Roofing Supply Incorporated. He is single. He is looking for someone who owns their own home, has both motor and trailer. Send picture of both motor and trailer. You know Brian them from church, and Brian has become like an older brother to me. I like that older brother. Always there if I need him. Much love, fun, and choke kids. Wow, let me fix this because right now all our old ladies go, they're trying to choke the kids. May you have much love together, fun together, and may you have a lot of kids together. In parentheses, choke. How about a hand for Mr. Joey Inc. They gave me $10 not to tease him. Now for Justin Neveres. Come on down. He never gave me nothing, so I'm gonna lift him up. He's building homes from start to finish. Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Why leave the door up when you got the walls up? He's a repair, he remodel, custom carpentry, handyman. I don't know what this word is. Well, it's not so much the glasses, it's just the word. Brian through high school. And spending a lot of years, stretch out, spearfishing and Maile.
Just read them the way I just did. Knowing Brian, thought high school, and spending a lot of years spearing fish, fishing, and mining.
Can confirm? Don't give me the wrong song. But I've been spearing Maile. Anyway, let's go on to wishing Brian and Maile the shower. Wishing, good thing, I think this boy never finished high school. How the hell you gonna finish with a house if you don't give me 50%? Wishing Brian and Maile be shower with joy, laughter, abundance, and a lot of trips to the Big Island. Okay. I think they're gonna take a shower. Man, I think this is the best man. This is the best one they could get out of the olive tree. It's the best thing ever. All right, at this time, let's talk about the bride. Maile was formerly employed at the Hyatt Agency, Monterey, as a sales manager for 9 years until she rudely got laid off because they no longer needed her. They had the other girls working there, Cheryl guys. And then she worked for Continental Airlines prior to that for 8 years, where she quit to go to Hyatt Regency, where she thought she was going to be working there for a long time, but she got laid off after 9 years because the Cheryl guys threw it up. Maile is currently taking a personal leave of absence from life and has had to relocate to Honolulu to marry Brian because she wasn't doing anything. Her resume is available at the end of the reception. So anybody want to hire Maile, please give Brian a call. Because it says over here, parentheses, she's driving me off the wall. At this time, I'd like to call Mashima to come up and say a few words on behalf of Knowing Maile.
All I can say is, wow. This has been a long time in the making. Congratulations. When Maile first told me that she was getting married, my first reaction was, to whom? Brian has known Maile for a few decades, longer than I've even known her. Did he finally pop the question? When I finally realized that it was Brian, I thought to myself, wow, he's a really lucky guy. Maile is one of the most kind-hearted and generous persons that I know. talented as well. But of all the wonderful things that Maile is, the one thing that I most admire about her is the importance that she places on family. No matter what was going on in her life at the time, family was always a priority. Sometimes she does go a little overboard though. I mean, does anyone here know of any other single person who has no children and drives around a van? Not for work now, for personal use. But ask any of her many nieces and nephews and they will all say that Auntie Maile is their favorite. Ask. And once she even gave me lessons in auntiehood. When my nephew, the first in our family, had his first Easter, she scolded me for not getting him an Easter basket. Of course, at 1 year old, I thought, heck, he's not going to know the difference. But Maile scared me into believing that he would be scarred for life. Maile, as you start on a family of your own, may the love and joy you radiate create for you and Brian a lifetime of happiness, love everlasting, and many little bundles of joy. Congratulations.
I'll be okay. Now for Brian. Brian is employed with Continental Mechanical for approximately 14 years as a pipe fitter. He only goes when people think they can beat him and wants to challenge him. We will be on the Monday. We will be on the Monday. Oh, Cheryl Miyashiro. Personal grudge of you. When growing up, Brian aspired to be a farmer. Brian received STRAIGH train. Anyway, he made it 4 years in agriculture. But they didn't know that weed was illegal. This thing's just coming, I gotta say it. Okay. Today it's called the hemp. Okay. And then we like to call Keith and Justin up. Justin. I wonder what he would say. He chop all his sentence.
All I can say is I think Brian a long time. And I love him like a brother. My family loved her. And I know he did right. It might be Maile. And I wish them the best. Thank you.
Let me qualify this a little bit. I got this assignment the other night, and it was about 2:30 this morning when we actually started writing them down. So. But we all know Brian is a great guy. He's one in a billion. He's one of a kind guy, right? So let me just give you a couple reasons why I think he's the Ichiban guy. I might sound like a Lima. But maybe that's why he's together, you know. We know Brian likes to with that, he seems to be always bringing us together for fun and camaraderie. For instance, every Christmas, the week of Christmas, he gotta call us up and we gotta make cookies. It's like we don't know nothing else to do. Going crazy. Wife will get nervous and break down already. But we gotta go Glenda's house to make cookies. So he can give them out to all his friends, all the family, the relatives, all the aunties. After the first couple of years, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. But I realized he was just bringing us together to have fun and remind us of the joys of Christmas. Another thing he did about 5 years ago, after hearing Glenda establish all their skiing here, he said, we're going skiing. So for the next 5 years, on Easter break, school, we went skiing, Reno. Started out with maybe about 10, 15, next thing you'll get 25, 30. Next thing you'll get 40, 50 guys going again out. So we get all the family, friends from Hawaii, and all the guys in San Francisco and San Diego going out to Reno now for skiing. That's the kind of guy he is. He always wanted to bring everybody together for friendship and camaraderie. And last year was a crowning glory at that family reunion. For a whole year, we planned a family reunion. About 100 of us got together. It seemed like every other week we had to go to Brian's house, have dinner for about 3 hours, and plan our family reunion for about 10 minutes. Getting to the point, my son was telling me, Dad, what are we going to do? We're not going to do nothing every time we go. But we had the family reunion, was built around my cousin Mary's wedding. We scheduled 5 days of camping. We went fishing, diving, kayaking, hiking, golfing, bowling, paintballing. At the end of the week, everyone was sick of each other. Then we had a banquet and we had a family talent show. But that's the kind of guy he is. He wanted to bring everybody together and, at the end of everything, we brought me using Hawaii Aloha. It was deep. He was crying. The other thing about Brian, he's kind of like Brian. He's supporting the kids. He's probably the favorite uncle of all his nieces and nephews. He takes them fishing, diving, movies, carnival, shopping, craft beer, this, that. Wherever the night go, he was picking them up, taking them. Even take a Maile, Lego Maile. Uncle Brian was the guy who would take them. He was always there, he's always there at their games and at their activities, baseball, football, basketball, hula, Haitian dancing, anytime. He's always there. Also, and sometimes even everybody else. He was there for us to watch, to show them how much he loved them and how much he cared. So today, we're all here for his big day, celebrating his at Maile wedding. Congratulations to Brian, and we wish you the best, because he deserves it.
We're diving, MacGyver. How you doing? Get him. Close all your eyes, Brian.
Go to tree already.
I go on 3. Work with me. Okay, drum roll. My man John on drum roll. 1, 2, 2.5. Oh, I like that half roll. 3.
This is a test run though. I got the real one.
This was the first one.
Okay, here's the new one. Look at the money. Now you know who's hungry. The right side is off. Buy it. 1, 2, and now this is what you're winning. 3. Hey, my man. Oh, you forgot the keys.
Oh.
Alright, congratulations.
Thanks.
You've been asked.
Smile, smile. Thank you. Smile. And then, there you go. Brian, hang on to the knife now. Remember Lorena Bobbitt.
Pose on a picture.
Just cutting the cake when she
Mike,
wants
it's
to.
2 hands on the knife, okay? And Brian, place your hands over hers. There we go. Okay, good. And just place it in. Look over here now. There you go. Look over here. Look up. Good. Okay, go ahead and make up the cake. That's good.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. How's it? Brian, you like doing on your own, or you like to help you, or to work together as a team? Cut the cake.
So we look the same time?
Now you feed each other, as you would do as husband and wife. Yeah, I knew it was going to be boring. Kiss each other with the frosting. Kiss one time. Put frosting on the lips. There you go. That's only for show. Okay. All right. There you go. Now, the people from Monterey just came up and presented me with these 2 tikis of love. It's kind of hard to see, but one of them is a lady who looks like she needs breast unplugged.
Unplugged.
There's a brother that looks like he's looking for the next beach to go diving at. So the people from Monterey want to present this to you, Maile. Maile, are you paying attention?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is a presentation that from the people from Monterey. They had $2.68 and $3.20. That's all they could spend on you. And it's 2 tikis of love gods. Hey, Miley, you like or what? I don't know, but the way you keep looking at me, I don't know. Okay, let's start off by just, going out with freckles. Don't give me like that. Oh, no mind me, I never had toys when I was growing up. Okay, now, can we, just one person on your table, pick up the chopstick, just one person, okay? I'm going to read this story, listen to what I say, and you pass the chopstick in the direction that I say. The last one holding the chopstick in that direction will win. He knew that she was the right one. He dreamed that she would be his perfect wife and the right one to be with for the rest of his life. That's right. So last year, he left Hawaii and flew to San Francisco. He went to Auntie's house and borrowed her car. He drove off right away to see Maile in Monterey. That's right. He took her to an expensive dinner. Right on. After they wined and dined, Brian kneeled down on his left knee. He expressed his love for her and asked Maile to marry him. Maile said yes right away. And they kissed passionately. He placed the beautiful engagement ring on her left finger. The ring had a large, brilliant diamond in the middle with a smaller diamond on the left and another one on the right. They knew they were right for each other. So today we celebrate their marriage. No, this story doesn't sound right. The only thing that sounds right is a beautiful engagement ring that they are right for each other, that she wears on her left hand. If you know Brian well, you'll probably agree that this next story is probably the right story that we should be telling right now. One day, Brian went to Monterey to see Maile. He took her to In-N-Out Burger. He put the engagement ring in the lunch package. He handed Maile her lunch with his right hand. When she stuck out her left hand, she found a ring in the bag. It was a beautiful diamond ring. She put it on her left ring finger, and it was just the right size. He told her, "Hey, you know what this means or what?" Maile said, "Yes, why?" Brian chuckled. "All right." Brian kissed her on the right cheek. They knew they were right for each other. And so today we celebrate their marriage right here at the Hawaii Prince Hotel. So whoever is holding it gets
Some of your friends from Monterey.
Everybody got the drinks in their hand? Our family has a very special feeling today about Maile, our baby sister, getting married. We're gonna miss her, but we look forward to having Brian in the family and being a part of the Miyashiro family. So, the bonsai toast. Shinro, Shinpu. Bonsai! 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 Bonsai!
Japanese, I told him, don't say it in Japanese.
We're going to do another bonsai from the Miyashiro side. Before I do that though, Brian, early this morning, I stayed up from 11 o'clock to 4 in the morning, and your nephew Danny in Iraq was trying to get a video clip over with the help of all the armed forces over there, and everybody was working tirelessly throughout the hours, but sad to say we could not get that video clip over, but in doing so, he wanted me to wish you and Maile the best in the future. Much love and much success, and that's from your nephew Danny. As Brian said, Maile, we feel the same way about you coming into the Miyashiro, and I tell you, being Brian's brother for all these years, I can speak for all of you here that as far as my brothers and my sisters are concerned, he's the greatest. And to all of you, he's probably been Uncle Brian, so bonsai! 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 Bonsai!
Beautiful. That's good how we honor the plant on the table. I'd like to call the bride and groom up to come up and say a few words.
We have a lot of people to thank.
First of all, we thank the band, Jeff, Cheryl, and Michael, they can sing, and then Diane for creating the kind. You know, stuff on the centerpiece, the invitation. That's the crescent, Maile's crescent there. Miyashiro no Moso. That's just how you spell Miyashiro there. Japanese writing. So they thank Diane, and then for Donna Miyashiro for designing the invitation, the favors, for putting them together, and then assisting with the centerpiece, and then altering the dresses, running errands, and it's been a big help. And then couldn't do all this kind of stuff without her because she was one of the main guys that all this and I mean plenty kind of stuff she can do. And then Glenda for assisting with the invitation, centerpiece, favors, and being our kind of coordinator. And then renting out her house cheap to us. Then my sister-in-law Jeannie for helping with the favors and invitation too. For Charlene and Christy for favors, invitation, and then working the front desk over there. And my sister-in-law Denise for she and the kind go design the centerpiece like that, and then she go make the and then help with the invitation and the favors. And then she go make the picture for them. No, origami one. She go make that. Then for Colin, Jerry, Stillian, Stan, Pete, they all in the kind help make the kind invitation and the favors. And all the guys when just get together and then like he said 3 hours of dinner and 10 minutes of that every night. Then for Mary for the printer for printing the computer. Then for my brother Darren for the kind the video stuff he make the show. Then for tech support when the computer broke like that, you gotta go all the time bother him and then all that kind of stuff. And then for my cousin Cheryl, I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for her because she can go get the rings for me. She even pick out the right size. But I have to pay for, man. And then for Kathy, who will make the pillow. And then for my niece, Christina, for taking pictures tonight. Then for Patty and Frank for just helping out pick up all the kind of stuff, the bonsai, etc. Mr. Wong for getting the bonsai. And for Pastor Bob for the invocation. For Ben Kabang Sang for kind of sound system. And our MC, I don't like forget him, man. I better tell him now. For Rodney, don't make him mad at me, I don't mention his name. Yeah. And for Jen and Bella for the music selection and then coordinating the wedding and all the music and stuff. For Momi and Derek and Miley Baby for letting the mother and Miley live with them when they don't have a house. For Laurie Aina for getting all the craft supply and making the corsage, the bouquet and the boutonnieres. Mapoki for helping with the corsage and then the boutonnieres. Jesse for asking the mother to make the dress. Jesse and the mother will make the dress. Nice, eh? Jesse modeling is Lori for Lynn and George for ordering the flowers and bringing them to over here. Then for all the Kawako family for helping Miley go back and let me tell you how much I had to pack. And bring them down here and then when I came over here I'd like to thank all my family and then Miley's side too and my friend Troy for unloading. Let me tell you, unloading. And then for Elaine Oda for holding the cranes, planning cranes. Then for my mother and father, for and Mara, for paying for this whole wedding. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Thanks, Ann. And for our bridal party, for being over here. Thanks, you guys. You guys girls too, and then I'd like to thank God for all His blessings and blessing me with a good wife. And I'd like to thank all you guys because if not for you guys, man, nobody would come. Yeah, well, you guys make them special over here by being here, taking time out for you guys' busy schedule, and you guys know what make this so special, all you guys out there. And then, some guys no could come that we wish could be here. One is Miley's aunt Leon and my cousin Terry, due to illness that they couldn't be here, and our prayers go out to them. And also to my brother said, we wish he was here. Is my nephew Danny Boy. So hope all you guys keep not only him in prayer, but all the troops. And the cameraman on. You guys can do me a favor. I will send him maybe up to him. And if you guys can all wave and say hi, Danny Boy, then my brother will show him, and they can at least get the support up there on the count of 3.
Wait.
Oh, all right. Okay, 1. Oh, you ready? 2, 3.
Back home safely.
That's it. Glad you guys came here. And hey, you guys heard about the 7 wonders of the world? You guys know what is that? Tonight, you guys seen the 8th wonder. Right there. Because you guys always was wondering wondering when Brian will get married. Thank you. I will make a special presentation if Rodney can come up here. Now I gotta. Okay, keep joking.
I don't know if you're stroking.
Can you
Wait, let me. For an English translation of what he just said, send 3 easy pays of $16.95 because I never understand nothing.
Okay, Rodney.
Bro, you talk like the birds, pigeon.
Everybody teach me about my pigeon and why I went go to Kainan to show up Maile, but it wasn't for me, it was for Miley. Okay? I knew she was going to move down here.
No, I don't mind the birds, but you talk like that.
Because when we were over there, and then when we got lost a little bit, we stopped, and then this howling guy came out.
When we went there, we got lost.
And this howling guy came out.
Caucasian man came out.
So I tell him.
I told him.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know, happen to know where the pageant or pigeon show is? The Orange County Fairground? He didn't go. Huh?
He said, what?
Yeah, I told him the same thing again. Oh, you happen to know where the fairground is? Just like that. You guys can understand, right? And he went, huh? Yeah, he just went, look at me. So I was thinking, what the heck this guy is doing? And then and here comes Miley walking around. He go to Miley and said, I can't understand a single word he said. And Miley said the exact same thing what I said, the same way. And he said, oh, you just go down there and do that. So I figure, when Miley come over here, she better learn how to understand pigeon. So I'm gonna take her to the pigeon show so she can mingle with the pigeons. I don't like she come over here and then I tell her, hey, go Tanioka's, go buy me the kind of pokey and whatever like that. And she don't can find a place. She go ask the guy and then I tell her same thing what I was saying. She go, Dae, go buy a junk kind. This guy went over there. But I'm gonna present Rodney with this.
I mean, my luck, you got dead pigeon.
This I like present to Rodney, who always wanted the car. Now he gets the car.
I'd like to thank the Academy. I know I just gotta add water, that thing will come full size. Yeah, I was sitting over there when you had the video, and you driving fast in the video, your father was like this. Your father was getting off, man. Wow. No, I always wanted the car. The last time at the anniversary party, everybody else had one of these except me, so I felt kind of sad and lonely, huh? So I told to myself, self, don't worry, someday you'll get one, you know? So today's the day, you know? This is a beautiful time in my life. Let's go walk over there and dance. I'm just killing time right now. This is nice. Where's the bonsai? Don't worry, next year when you get married again, I get the bonsai. A couple that really deserves each other. I mean, they knew each other since '86. They waited through 2 presidents and 1 campaign. And here they are. Oh, 808 is in the house.
Couldn't have picked that happy with Brian. Right now, in place of her dad, she's going to dance with all her brothers before she dances with Brian.
Oh, no.
Then finally make me do just what my mama said. Then I grew up and went off to school. I wrote a letter saying I love you. Never dreamed would be gone from me. If I could steal another my husband. So here we are, my love and I, together I know it was you and me usually, but from this day forward, he will be dancing with me. Now every night when I'm asleep, I'll dance with you inside my dream.
This is the first song.
I fall in love. It would be forever, or I've never fallen in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun. Into melody, moonlight kisses, seem to cool the warmth of the sun. When I give my all, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that, you feel that way too. I fall in love. When I fall in love, when I fall in love with you.
We're here over the, I guess it's the Thousand Crane Moon Kanji, Miyashiro Kawakoa, and of course the architect of this whole thing is my lovely wife, Denise Miyashiro. Fabulous job. How did you come up with the idea? I know you've done a lot of Thousand Cranes before, but this one is sort of unique.
Well, let me correct you, it's almost 2,000. So they better be married forever and ever and ever.
How did you come up with the design? Because it's totally different from those that you made before.
Only because Hermona's intricate as well as the kanji, I took the easy way out and I decided to paint the glass instead of do it a little different for them since they're both different, but I cheated.
Was this more of a difficult way of doing it than the other one, or a little bit easier?
They were both difficult. I did leave some blood, sweat, and tears on this project.
Literally blood, cut the hand.
I did. I didn't realize I left blood, but what can I say? It's something special for them.
Also look, absolutely fabulous. If everybody wants some done, come see Denise. The prices start at $25,000. We're here with the special K, Miley's brother John, and of course Brian, my brother. John, I figure after all these years fishing with Brian, I guess this was the best matchup.
Oh yeah, oh I'm so glad. Now maybe he can give me his diving stuff. I'm thinking about going back to diving as well.
Yeah, we saw.
If I ask Madeline, maybe I can start raising pigeons too.
We saw a couple of pictures with you in there, so we remember from the old days how the beach diving thing went on. When did you figure out that Brian and Miley was maybe or going to be a pair? Or did that even come to you?
Oh yeah, I knew. As soon as Miley went to that party, I looked at Brian and said, oh yeah, the two guys, one day they're gonna get married, I know. So, congratulations to them. I can wish them the best.
I was telling John, I figure maybe the marriage had to do with the future diving partnership or something.
Yeah, before diving, but now he retire. I hope I don't retire yet, but gotta get back into it.
He said maybe because of the wedding and so forth, he can be convinced coming back to diving out of retirement.
Yeah, I think so. Blood now, eh? Gotta get partner.
All right, John, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Is that just a picture or that's Is that a picture?
Yeah. Video.
That's so
Here with Miley's.
Wait, you need to get my stomach too.
Hey, everything.
So everybody knows why my face looks bad.
We're with Miley's auntie Halaki. I remember Halaki when she was this.
Auntie Miley's my auntie.
Sorry.
So I'm her auntie.
Is that what I said? Auntie Miley's the auntie. I remember Halaki when she was this small. Now she's this big with babies. Did you ever think this day would come? Nobody thought about it. So when the announcement,
I had faith in Uncle Brian.
okay, so when the big announcement was made, what did you say? It was a joke.
No, I had faith in Uncle Brian. I had faith in you, Uncle Brian. I knew you could do it.
So what do you want to say to your auntie and your new uncle?
I hope you guys have lots of babies. I don't think Miley needs to work. She can stay home.
Thanks a lot.
She can video. Isa. Kapalirin na the video.
Oh, look at baby Moy Moy over here. Say hi.
Oh, she's tired.
Oh, look at that.
She's tired.
Okay, whoa, before I go, we got the... No, get inside here. The Taurus is. Did we ever think this day would come?
Never. It's a miracle. And I told Brian, if you shock me one time, another miracle, that means you're going to have a child.
Yes. That's our next miracle we're waiting for.
We thought the second coming was going to happen before the marriage.
Oh, yes, at least, yeah.
2004, we won't forget.
So what's the word, special advice you want to give my brother?
Stay humble, serve God, and it'll be worth it all. And treat your wife like she's the queen, and you'll be getting treated like a king.
Is that true, couple?
That is true.
Oh, Clint.
Almost 24 years.
Yeah, next year 25, so it's like a marathon. You gotta keep going.
Thanks, man.
All right, God bless.
Okay, as you heard Rodney and all the stories go, it all started actually over here with this man and the setting up of blind dating. Is that true? What's the true story now?
I don't know. And a long time ago because
Mix something up.
something else. My memory good, but only short-term memory. Was back in the 80s. I remember that much. We went go. I really don't know where we went.
Movies, huh?
We went movies.
Was
We
it
went
Karate
dinner.
Kid? Was that the Karate
Yeah,
Kid?
at Waikiki Theater number. Where's the big one? What's the big one?
Number three.
Number three. What's that? Number three. Because we were sitting in our front. We took picture after. And we came home. And I went talk to Brian a little bit because Brian was a little bit nervous. Like on his own because he's not used to it. That kind. What I heard, he never had much dates because he never like hanging with the girls. He was a man. And that's the kind of guys that I hang with, man, because I was the same way that's why before I got married. I was the same, I'm the man. But now Brian gonna know what I went through when I first got married. You gotta hang up the stuff for about 10 years. Maybe sometimes even give away the gears, bro. It's when you give away the gears that they let you go back.
Oh.
I gave him away. It was about 10 years. At the time 10 years, I said, oh, I can go dive already. So I gave away all my gears. When I finally gave away my gears, then she told me I can go dive. So Brian, 10 years stop. 10 years stop.
Hey, what's your advice? I know you and May have been married for a long time, so give Brian that inside scoop on a successful marriage.
Successful marriage. I wrote you a letter in you guys' card on successful marriage. Over the years, I've learned this much, that love is a choice. You make that choice every day. It's not a feeling, because feelings, like I said, is like the wind. Sometimes you get little minute breezes coming in. Then sometimes you get mighty rushing wind. Sometimes you get dead calm. So we cannot go on feelings, because feelings is not trusting. We gotta go on choices. So when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you look over at your better half and you think, I don't feel like loving you. Just make the choice. As long as you choose God's way of loving first, everything else after that comes easy.
Right on. Thank you, my brother.
Now, you're in the big boys club.
That's right. We're with the Miyashiros from the Bay Area. Part of the Miyashiros, of course, Rich and his wife and his family. Well, last year was married, this year, man, the new and my fast, Brian. Did you ever think this day would come?
Well, I didn't know waiting for Jared.
Wait, so when you finally found out that Brian was going to get married, kind of a joke or
That'd be a good one.
hey, give us the advice. San Francisco style.
Always be good to your wife, respect her, and always love each other.
Got you. Oh my God.
That's me a show style.
We're here with world record triathlon, Jeff Jonet, Ironman, Tin Man champion, and also great father and husband. Hey, did you ever think this day would come?
No, I didn't.
So when you heard the news, what did you say? Hey, a joke? What do you thought?
Yeah, I thought it was a joke, but you know what, Brian? I'm so happy for you. And you know what? I actually used to be as dark as Brian. And after you get married, this is what happens. Because you can forget the diving.
Stay home.
Staying home. Go to the store. Honey, what you need. That's about it.
What advice you want to give brother Brian?
I can't give Brian any advice. Just love your wife and take good care of each other.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
There you go.
We're here with Mac and Rena Plays. Of course, we've known Brian and the Miyashiros for, 28 years at least. So, What was your first reaction when you heard Brian was getting married? Nah! Brian! Nah! And then you found out was true and then...
We're happy for
Wow.
him. And Maile is the right person for him.
Yeah. The wedding's still over. I still cannot believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Well... So being married to Rita all these years, what kind of advice would you give Brian first?
Brian, shut your mouth, Brian. Just listen for a while. Don't say nothing. Just listen to your wife for a little while. Then, after 7 years, give him the gas.
Your advice to Rita? I mean to Maile.
Maile, let's see. Try to understand him. I mean, sometimes you don't understand him. But we always say put God first, and nothing will go wrong. So,
All right. Thanks a lot, gang.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
God bless, Brian.
Love you guys.
Here with cousin Ross and Maisie. Me sure if Maisie doesn't come here, we're going over there and I'm going to make her dance. Hey, when you guys heard, this is a question I asked you. When you heard Brian was getting married, first reaction, what? You know, what's yours?
Nice.
What? That's hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Who would ever think that?
Congratulations.
Yeah. You guys gonna miss him?
I don't know about Darren too.
We get new party.
Darren is next, I guess.
Oh, I think that's why we get married, so we get the new. We can go hang out at Glenda's house again.
The old one. Oh, that's right.
Hey,
That's
being
right.
mar-
No,
that's
yeah.
true. Being married all these years, what's your advice to my brother?
Oh,
Come on, your wife's staying there now. How do you say
Gotta
that?
forgive. Gotta learn to forgive and
buy things for her.
And compromise or whatever. The big word, compromise.
What's your
Patience, understanding, communication.
Ooh, Ross.
And lots of more.
All right, thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Brian and Maile.
We're here with Danny Boy's old friend from Pearl City Elementary, Harry. Man, Harry, what's first grade?
Kindergarten to third grade.
Kindergarten, third grade, and then
Fourth grade in Hawaii.
Hawaii. So, what a small world that, we see Harry again. Harry, I know this is my brother's wedding, but we're gonna take this special time to maybe send Danny a little bit of aloha.
Hey Danny, hope you're doing good in Iraq. Best of luck. Small world, ran into your parents at the wedding, your family. Great to see them. Wish I could see you here. Hope you take care. Best of luck up there in Iraq. Hope to see you back here in the islands. Take care.
All right, thanks, Harry.
All right.
We're here with Maile nieces. What do you gotta say? Something to Maile? What do you want to say to Maile and Brian on this day?
Good luck, and hurry up so I can have another cousin. We all want Auntie Maile to have kids soon. Just good luck, and I love you. And name your kid Valdine Jean, okay? Yeah, just kidding, name
I love Auntie Maile and I hope she has a good marriage.
Have lots of little cousins for us to babysit. And good luck.
Ooh.
Okay, we're here with Brian's cousins and of course nephew Andrew, Donna, and Patty over San Francisco. You know, the big question was when you heard Brian was getting married, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
We were really happy for him.
You wasn't surprised.
Yes, very surprised.
It's kind of weird. I couldn't believe it.
I go with Andrew. Couldn't believe it.
So what would you say to Brian and Maile? Any advice, especially you two at the end being married for some time now?
I wrote on the card that love is a verb.
Ooh, it's pretty deep though.
I said the first year's the hardest, so be patient.
And then coming from the high school boy.
I don't know.
All right, thank you. We're entering Survivor 4 at Kuhil Prince Village. Let me see what we can find here.
Ah! Congratulations, Brian and Maile from the fake Bushman.
Hey Frank,
All right.
when you heard Brian getting married, you know, we hear people being surprised, some people can't believe it. What was your reaction?
What was that question again?
What was your reaction when you heard Brian was getting married?
Who'd he marry? Oh, no, I was very happy. Brian and Maile are making a beautiful couple, and I know they're going to have much happiness in the future. And look forward to seeing the new married couple at our next big family reunion. And I just want to say good luck, Brian and Maile. And Brian, treat her well. Miley's a great, great girl. And see you next time.
Gee, with Brian getting married, maybe not as much trips to San Fran, Frank.
No, the Bushman's gonna miss Brian, so he better come back to San Francisco.
All right, thanks, Frank.
Okay, thanks, Carl.
Ready? It's been a year. Happy anniversary, by the way. How was that first year?
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, so what? Brian's got something to look forward to. Huh?
Yeah, it was like the best year of our lives.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
It was.
Okay. So
No pressure, no. It was just,
so when you heard Brian was getting married, what was the first reaction?
I was nervous for him.
oh, I didn't care. It was a good party. I knew it. That's all I cared about.
So, what's the advice being a 1-year-old veteran of marriage?
Well, it's too late. You just got to choose the right person. So as long as he did that, it's no problem. Well, no, let's change that. As long as she did the right thing, if we found the right person, it should be okay.
Be good to each other. I'm sure you will.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
We'll call Little Pokies. Mom, tell them we're ready for shipment. We're here with Brian, the Miyashiro old-time friend, Bennett Govere, who lived close by once before he made an exit to Aera Punk. Hey, Bennett, after all these years, I know Brian was your best man, huh?
Yes? No, he
He was in the court bar.
Uncle Julian was the best man. Brian was in the.
Brian was in the.
Brian was our MC.
Oh,
he,
that's
was, he was better than Rodney. better than Rodney.
Okay, hey, give him the biggest advice you can.
Oh, Uncle Brian. The biggest advice? Well, let me say first of all, we don't want your pigeons. We want to give you our chickens. What else? Biggest advice, hurry up and have kids. Hurry up, you're running out of time. Because when it's time to coach your kids, you better be able to run.
All right, man, thanks, man.
All right, Brian, have fun.
We're here with Brian. Man, I gotta call you her second mom, because he used to actually hang out at you guys' place every time.
You know, they used to call me, everybody used to tell me, is that your Japanese son? I said, yeah.
We used to
Filipino son, I get Japanese son, I get any kind of son.
We used to call him Brian Pokier. Hey, Mom, when you heard Brian getting married,
I know, I prayed for it.
Oh.
Honestly, I prayed for him. I asked him. In fact, I asked Maile first. I went in California, about 2 years ago. And on the way back home, they were so nice to me. So on the way back home, I told her, I said, what can I do for you? And And she said, her niece just had a baby. So she said, I want a baby. I said, okay. But first you're gonna have one. And she said, yeah, but I want a baby. So I said, okay, I'm gonna pray for you. What do you want me to pray for? And she said, I don't know, just pray. I said, okay. So I prayed for them, not their marriage at the time. But then when I came home to Hawaii, I was talking to Brian at church one day, and I said, Brian, about time you get married. Of course, but in my mind was, I praying for Maile. What am I praying for Brian? But I never know there was, seeing secret.
I never know either, actually.
Yeah.
Say so, prayer works, Emma.
Amen. Prayer works. Prayer works.
On
The second one is baby. She asked for baby, so I said, I wrote down on the paper that they gave. I told him, I said, God answered my first prayer. The second one on its way. What you think?
Hey, Ma, I know you wanted to also take time to wish my son Danny.
Yes.
Give some few words.
You know what? My granddaughter comes over, Kamalani, and every night we pray. And she said, because at church they say, pray for Danny. Danny is fighting in Iraq. So she said, Mama, what is he fighting for? And I said, freedom. And she says, what is freedom? The kid is only 5 years old, okay? And I said, this boy goes, he left his home, his family, everything. And so he wants to make freedom for the whole world. And she said, but that's not good fighting. And I said, just pray that God take care of him. So every night she prays for him, put a shield around him. She don't realize what a shield is, but she prays, put a shield around Danny. She loves Danny. She don't even know Danny, but she loves Danny. She prays for him all the time. So Danny, know that somebody is praying for you. A little girl. God answered children's prayer. So and everybody else who's watching this video with you, know that a little girl in Hawaii praying for you and everybody else. God bless you.
Thanks, Mom.
Darren, you the best, Darren. Oh, amazing.
Here we are with Brian's best man, Justin. Not Navares, it's Navares. Come on, I gotta say it right, Rodney. That's right. Also, former Mr. America, Olympia, Universe, Mr. World. Now retired. Now the Aina. Hey, Justin, did Brian tell you ahead of time what he was going to go to the mainland and ask for Miley's hand in marriage, or was that all done and then he came back and went to it?
All he told me that, Justin, look at this eye. That's all he said. He said, that's where I proposed to her. That's all he said, and she was taking the picture. and that's all he showed me. He didn't show me a picture of her. Just the eye. Only eye. I go, oh my God, Brian, where? You go wrong. I don't know.
So with Brian getting married, does this change the visits to the big island? Less visits, no visits, hardly seeing him?
You know already. His pigeons is out already. She don't like that. The Ohana one is not going really good with it.
Your words of advice, I know you've been married for some time now in the show. What do you want to say to our brother?
He gonna do fine. He gonna do fine. He's in good hands. And he's the best man. Oh my God. That's why he Brian.
Thanks, Justin. Okay, we're here with cousin Keith here, who's also in the court. And Keith, I noticed you got some hidden agendas here.
Yeah, I was supposed to give him the ball and chain. This was passed down ritually by every male that gets married. So the ball now goes to Brian Miyashiro. Here's the ball. Brunswick, 15 pounds. Get a chain. Shackle. Get over here.
Oh, ball and chain.
Everything, 100%.
So like, where is he? I think he's up there. Oh, there he is. There we go. Sneak up on him.
presentation. How are you feeling, man? Relief. Relief. Here's the assessment right here. It's the old ritual we pass down from one married guy to the next. Now he's officially married. Welcome to the club, Ryan. We're gonna cut the lock. That's a heavy body, Brian.
Start again.
Edit.
Edit, yes. 808 has been on 3 military tours. We've been everywhere from Okinawa to Cuba to Ecuador, Honduras, entertaining our troops overseas. So on behalf of 808, we thank you for our freedom. Freedom, yeah. Brian and Miley done lost theirs. Oh, excuse me.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you. So let me say that baby, since we've been together, I'm loving you forever. It's all that I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue, my baby. Yeah. We ought to stay together, loving you wherever, wherever. Good day, happy day. Somebody, why do people break up? All and turn around and make up. I just can't see you never do that to me. Being around you is all I see. Oh, baby, we ought to stay together, loving you wherever, wherever. That's a good day, happy and sad. Ladies and gentlemen, on guitar, Mr. Tyler Harrison. On keyboard, Mr. Tony Trevier. On bass, Mr. Carl Fidel. On drums, and our musical director, Mr. Scott Schaefer.
percussion, Sister Janai. The singer, Miss NJ. My name is Malcolm and we call ourselves 808. Ooh, why, somebody, why do people break up, oh, and turn around and make up? I just can't see. Stay together. congratulations.
And good night, everybody. Thanks for inviting us to your party. We love you.
Check, check. Check. We're here with the disco queen from Monterey. That's right?
Right, you're right.
Mrs. Cave.
But I didn't give my best tonight.
Hey, seriously, when Brian came to you, did he say, "Hey, I like Mary Maile"? Is that the way? You know, he's in his pigeon way.
He said, "Oh, hello. I like to ask you something." So I said, "What do you want?" He says, "I like borrow your car." So I said, "Why should I let you borrow my car? Because when I come to Hawaii, you never let me your truck." Then he goes, nah. I like Mary Maile. I said, "You better think about it really hard, because once you marry her, I don't take no refunds."
Yeah, but,
and I mean it.
Yeah, but when he said, "Hey, I like Mary Maile," I mean, you didn't think it was on? You thought he was serious already?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting 18 years. Their baby's supposed to be 18 years old already.
And so after you explained that there was no refund, no take back, he said, "Oh yeah."
No, he didn't say, "Oh yeah." He had to think about it.
So that night was the final blessing. You gave the final blessing. Everything was all set.
Yes, everything was all set, and I'm very happy for this occasion. I'm very happy that she's marrying Brian. He's a good kid, although I tease him a lot, you know. But I really love Brian.
We know Brian's a good person because I've lived with him and everybody knows. But what do you know about Maile?
Maile?
What kind of person is Maile?
I would say she's almost perfect.
Nah, come on.
She is a good. I mean, I always tease about her. Yeah, I said I don't take no refunds or anything, but she is a really good kid. And I love Maile. She is not. I'm not the only one I'm not saying this because I'm your mother, but all her friends, all that.
So you're saying that of all the kids you get, I know you love all of them. She was almost the least problem.
Oh no, she was the most problem. She was the most problem.
So how do you figure she's a good kid, worst problem? How does that relate?
Well, you know, what I mean is she's a good kid. As far as, you know, she's just a nice girl, you know. But what I mean, giving problem is like cutting class. You know, I had a son. He used to cut class every day. So finally, I gave up on him. But he kept going to school, and it took him 3 years, and he graduated. Good boy. So I said, "Oh, now my headache is over." Then I had Angie. She was.
Jan was next.
No, Jan was a good kid. But Angie, she gave me a bad time. Yeah.
Headache case too.
Headache case. After she graduated, I was so happy. I said, "Oh, my problems are over. No more cutting class." But this girl, Maile, she was the worst. She cut class because she felt sorry for her friends. She stayed home and consoled them, and you know. But I don't call that good, you know.
Yeah.
But in her words, you know.
I counsel kids like that every school day. Yeah?
Can you console her?
I will.
But she is really a good kid, and I love all my kids. I love all my children.
Looks like I'm gonna have many lonely, long talks with my brother in the next couple of days, or years.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the family. Finally, the Kawakos, the Miyashiros come together. I know John and Brian been diving all these years, so we've been teasing John. Maybe now he's going to come out of retirement and go back diving.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Yeah, and I hope they catch fish because I can eat fish now.
Hey, you moving down here?
Oh yeah, I already did.
See? What the heck?
What the heck?
Thanks, Mom.
Go for it. Thank you.
course, Brian's parents, my mom and dad, Ishka, Nancy, Mia, Shiro. I gotta ask you the same question I asked everyone. When you found out Brian was going to get married, what was your guys' first reaction?
I was one of the happiest moments that he finally would get married. I was praying that one, he would get married, and the prayer was answered.
What about you, Pops?
First, when I found out, I was surprised. Nobody said anything to me. I was the last person to find out that he was going to get married. And when I found out, like I said, I was really surprised, but I was really happy for him and Maile. And anyway, we just love Maile, coming to our family. And I'm glad that two got together. Thank God for that.
I remember all the times mom and dad used to joke around. It's like, oh, you tell my wife Denise, hey, Denise, you better go find your brother-in-law some girlfriends, because Pop wanted to kick Brian out. They was wondering when the time was going to come. So, gee, after 40, I guess he'll be 46 this year. I guess never too late, huh, Dad?
Yep, never too late. Anyway, the good Lord brought them together, so I'm happy.
And wish them the very best. And take good care of each other. And I know the marriage will work because they both know the Lord. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Mom, Dad.
Thank you. You gotta know that God made two persons not alike. They're gonna think different. They're gonna dislike the things differently, the likes different, but they gotta put things together and make it work out in a good way.
Heard it from the man of wisdom. Ready? Check. I know this question's been asked probably about 20 times today, but when you found out Brian and Maile was going to get married, what was your first reaction? Oh.
I didn't want her to move. I thought he was going to move to Monterey. So that was okay. I was happy until I found out he didn't plan on moving.
Oh, so that was the big thing that you were... I guess that's the biggest thing of concern, that you didn't want to lose Maile.
Uh-huh.
Well, now that the move has been made, how's the adjustments been?
They haven't been gone long enough. They left 1 week and then they came back and then we came here.
Well, it's not only Maile, but Mom moved over
Yeah,
too, so...
that's fun. Yeah, everybody's attached to her. All the nieces and nephews.
So did you find out the first day when Brian actually would ask your mom for Maile's hand in marriage? Was that same day everyone got the news that they were going to
Yeah.
Where were you that day?
I go to their house a lot. So my mom always tells me, tell me how he acts. I was happy. Brian's good.
So what advice you want to give? I guess give Maile and Brian after all these years.
So they should, Brian has to make sure he shows his affection a lot and don't be ashamed. That's why we've been married so long.
How many years now?
28. So hopefully they'll be married as long as that, plus more.
Any words of advice for my brother?
Oh, well, just take care of our baby. But you two are kind of grown and matured on your own, so you kind of developed your own personalities. But so give each other space, and the most important thing is keep your families in mind, even though you're starting your own. But Maile already knows how I feel, but my question was for Darren. Darren, what were you thinking? 40 votes for Jasmine Trias? Personally knocked out LaToya London out of the race, and you can never go to Oakland.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, give me the cue here.
for real, for real.
Sorry,
Check.
we live.
Right, man.
Check, baby, check.
Okay, we finally got the Bash Brothers over here. Brian retired. Greg, I think.
From Mosquito Johnson.
Greg, probably the Makule League. Me and Joey still in the majors, though.
boy.
That's right, boy. We still pounding. Right here. 2, 3, and 4 banner. Number 4.
I set the table for you.
Hey, so,
Yes, sir.
brother Brian, how did Brian tell you he was getting married?
You said, like being my wedding.
Just like that.
Just like that. Straight to the point.
And what was your reaction? What?
Nah. I said, for real? Okay, whatever.
Just like
Yeah,
that, huh?
so that. In
Hey.
terms we can understand.
Hey, how did you got to Brian was getting married?
Was down the beach. I seen these fins and Hawaiian sling, and I know it was his wetsuit laying there, so I guess I had one invitation. Brian told me 2 years ago that he was gonna get married.
Automatic.
That was nice to see Keith over here too, but
Hey, so when you find out Brian was getting married, or you saw the invitation, you thought it was a joke, or you knew it was for sure?
I was kind of sad because all the pigeons and like that. And,
Who gonna feed them?
And who gonna feed the pigeons, the chickens, and all that. Plus, he can come to my house now. So that's the way I can talk to the wife about that.
Hey, so now that Brian's wedding, I guess movie partner gone.
It's me and you.
So who's the partner now, boy?
Weekends right
Some
now.
new
Two
partners.
lonely guys.
That's right. The new movie partners.
2 lonely men, sad life, man.
Maybe on life.
I guess we're gonna see Brian.
I'm gonna be sad, but you know that what is the guy named Rodney? He's just like Brian, real funny.
Rodney's single.
Yeah.
Is he Rodney with us?
All right, gang. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, how come he never say anything?
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun.
I'm closing here for July 17th, 2004, a brand new and improved Mr. and Mrs. Brian and Maile Miyashiro.
Sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day, together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just
are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day, together, together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun.
Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Eh! ¡Pule, pule! Watch it now, watch it. Bien, John, bien, John. Watch it now, he gets you. Let's not be L7. Come and learn.